Okay, guys, 2020 Ford Expedition rear struts. I recommend an impact, but not necessary. Breaker bar could work as well. You're gonna need a 27 millimeter, a 30 millimeter, an 18 millimeter, and a pry tool. With the pry tool, you pry out all these clips that hold the electronic e-brake. Then right here with your 30 millimeter, and I believe it's a inch and a 16th wrench, hold the back of the bolt. Bust it off. And remember, guys, be really, really careful. All these components are under pressure. And then here I always recommend marking the front of the spring and the mount so you know the orientation of how to install it back again. Then right here, recommend removing the further back one and the furthest away from you 3 top nuts, and leave one, the closest towards you, leave it partially on so the shock doesn't drop as soon as you remove this lower control arm. And yeah, that was a 27 millimeter. Again, you could do this with a breaker bar or a half inch, you know. Doesn't have to be an impact. That's real time, guys. It's a bit of a struggle, but if you work yourself in there, it comes out. Remember, man, under pressure, so be very careful, guys. But yeah, here's the reasoning why leaving one of the nuts on the strut it's handy. It doesn't just drop off on you. And this is what I mean. I left the outermost nut on there, or partially on there. I lift it back up and get it out, man. So here's the new shock or strut on the old spring. And getting it back on, man, reverse order. You get it in there, and then you'll need a 18 millimeter wrench or pass through, ratchet through. I mean, there's not enough room there to put a full socket. So a ratcheting wrench would be really nice. I believe it was an 18 millimeter. But yeah, I get it. I get it all tight, and I match the previous wear patterns from the old nuts. And then here, not gonna lie, takes a little bit of muscle, guys. Not much, but a little bit. A little fidgeting here and there, trying to line up the hole. Here, the closest thing I had was a pry bar to line up the holes. You could use a long punch sometimes. But yeah, always be careful. There you go. Once you get it started, you can just push through it, man. And then I get them started. I get those because they have a bushing at the bottom of the shock, and then right there, if you could see in the control arm that I'm installing into the frame, they have a bushing. Those bushings, you don't want to get them tight with the wheel hanging. So what I do, I get them started and everything. Then I put the wheel and tire assembly back on, and I put like, I want to say about 90% of the weight back down on the tire. Then I get them tight. That way I don't prematurely wear the bushings on the arm or the strut. There you go. Then after you do that, you're ready to go, guys. Hope this helps. 2020 Rear Expedition struts. Have a good one. Catch you on the next one.